Welcome back. I finished Stranger Things. It's done. I did it. It was a 2 hour and 22-minute episode. And I'm just going to really quickly sort of recap my thoughts on the episode because I have some thoughts. Yeah, spoilers. That's your spoiler warning. Spoiler warning! Wee-oo, wee-oo. I don't know what a spoiler warning sounds like. I don't know if it's like an Amber Alert or something, but if I can get it, a push notification to your phone, spoiler alert. Anyway, I'm John Starkmack, the movie guy, and this is Stranger Things season 4, episode 9. Well, it's pretty clear to me that we're at the point where next season is the last one, and I think the Russo brothers did that. Not the Russo brothers. Fuck the Duffer brothers. The Russo brothers to the Avengers. All these brothers. Okay, the Duffer brothers did that for a reason, so that they could not have to walk back. You know what I'm saying? Like, no longer is the Upside Down like a secret. No longer can anybody hide any of that from the rest of the world. No longer is it just a secret to our core cast. Clearly the world knows about it. This is sort of like, I feel like this is the moment where Buffy gave everybody their powers, opened up to all future Slayers and was like, here are your powers. And that was it. And, so we opened it up, and now it's up to everybody. It's not just up to 11 anymore. It's not just up to the kids or Joyce or Hopper. It's like everybody. And I think the characters that they introduce in season 5 will be really interesting because of that. Because these are going to be characters who are brought in for the specific purpose of, what are we doing? What is going on here? Oh, there are already some people who already knew this shit was going down. Wait a minute, they're children. Are we really going to let children participate in saving the world? This feels like the kind of thing where adults step in and like the government steps in and they're like, we got this. We're going to just set some nukes down there. We're just going to take care of that. I don't know, something stupid. But it's going to be something like that, I feel. But I'm really excited for the possibilities. What I'm not excited for is Max. What is going on with Max? 11 saved Max but didn't save Max. And here's the question that I have is if Max was inside of her head, if Vecna was inside Max's head, and that connection was severed, why was there nothing when 11 goes there? Why is Max's brain like nothing? We've done the coma thing before, and people have been able to communicate in other shows, sci-fi wise, with people in comas through weird powers. It's just weird that there's nothing there. Like, she's just empty. Like, her soul is somewhere else, and that's just her body. And I don't know if it's saying something about comas or the fact that, we're not going to get Max again and Sadie Sink won't be around to participate in the final season, or if some crazy shit's going to happen and she's going to actually be there, and she's going to be there in a big way, but in a very different way. I don't know. But Max at the end there and Lucas reading to her was just heartbreaking. I hope Sadie Sink gets a Emmy nomination for her work this season. I feel like her and Millie Bobby Brown are the two. If I could see them with Emmy nominations, I feel like they had the most emotional work to do this season. And yeah, that was rough. It was nice to see that reunion. I knew that was going to happen. I never had Hopper on my prediction list of people who were going to die this season. Anytime somebody was asking me, I was like, Hopper is not going to die. If they have one more season left, They didn't go through all of that to bring Hopper back just to kill him off, like immediately after. This isn't The Walking Dead with Glenn, where they fake his death under the dumpster and then they keep him alive for a few episodes and then kill him again. They're not going to do that. This is no, he's in it for the final season, and actually so are like everybody except Eddie. Poor Eddie. For all the people online that were hyped up because they had read somewhere that there were going to be major deaths in the finale, you were lied to. There were not major deaths in the finale. Like, I wouldn't consider anything that happened in episode 8 to be a major death. Okay, so like so the doctor died? That's a major death to you? Like, did anybody like him? Did anybody like Papa as a character? And first of all, Vecna should not be a major character death because it should be assumed that we beat the villain at the end of the season. So that doesn't count either. When we think of major character death, I think of somebody from the original cast of season 1, and that didn't happen. Nobody from season 1 died. They're all there. I don't even know what happened to the Russian people. I think the Russians survived. I know that we only saw Joyce, Hopper, and Murray at the end, but based on what happened, I think Yuri and the other guy are still alive too, if they want to participate in the final season. The girl that got smashed in the head with the skate, she survived the season. I don't know what happened to Jason, unless he fell into a pit of whatever. He seemed to not die the last time we actually saw Jason. All he did was get knocked unconscious by Lucas. That was a big disappointment. I really wanted Jason to die this season. So, yeah, he had kind of gone past the point of no return for me as a character, especially like when he was standing there in the store, like playing around with the guns. Like, you could tell that dude was gone. Like, there was no soul left in that in the empty chamber of a body. So yeah, we lost Eddie, which is so sad. Like, I mean, we still have Argyle. Like, we lost Eddie, but we still have Argyle. What? We actually have Argyle too, because he actually made it to Hawkins. He's in Hawkins, which means he could stay in Hawkins for season 5. Do you guys realize that? Argyle could actually be a regular character next season. He could be the character that we keep from this season instead of Eddie, who deserved to stay. Eddie deserved it, not Argyle. But at least Eddie's death was it was kind of epic, and it was very much like, I'm tired of running, because he had spent the whole time running, but I still don't think he needed to die. Come on, man. I mean, there were a lot of unlikable characters that lived, and Eddie, who had really grown over the course of the season, was the big death. And I just kind of feel a little betrayed. You could have at least thrown in Jason, the basketball player that riled up and had his whole like gang following him around. Could have at least gotten that guy, or something, or had just like a quick scene where like 11 goes back and like levitates that bitchy girl from her old school off the ground and just anyway, but something, man. So not all good things happen, not all bad things, but the fact that it made me feel something, the fact that I'm emotionally invested, means that it did what it was supposed to do, even though it was fucking 2.5 hours long. Great performances, great way to cap off a great season. Audio description by Tansy Alexander and Christina Stevens, fantastic work this season. Just some really great stuff, some really gnarly things were happening, and we got all of it. And I love how the show has moved all of the characters together, and they're all in place for what seems to be like this epic finale. And if it means we've got Argyle for the finale, I guess it means we've got Argyle for the finale. I don't know if the girlfriend with her cult family, if they're going to be participating or not. But you know, we'll see. One more season, that's it. Hopefully they can figure out how to manage the episode lengths a little bit better next season. I mean, yes, you did make people watch a 2.5 hour episode because that's how much people love this show. But did we need to? Did we need to? Anyway, I'm gonna give Stranger Things season 4, episode 9, an A. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, MacTheMovieGuy.com for more reviews. You can check out the audio description project and the admin.org. And that is it. That's my last Stranger Things review, probably for 2 years. I'm going to guess it's 2 years away. Stranger Things, the next season. It takes them a while to do the visuals, and they haven't started shooting, to my knowledge. They haven't even started principal photography on Stranger Things Season 5, which they have to do, and then they have to add in the special effects. So it took a while to get from 3 to 4. So they did have COVID delays, but I'm saying without COVID delays, I'm guessing Season 5 is going to be 2024. That is my bet. And I will be here, hopefully, to review it when it comes out. See you then, my Stranger Things friends. Oh, poor Eddie.